Back. Spring break is coming up in just a few weeks, and while it's fun to focus on those vacation plans or just staying at home, it's also important to keep your kids' safety top of mind too. Joining us to talk about this is Dianna Smoot from the Dallas Children's Advocacy Center. Good morning to you, Dianna.
Good morning, Matt. How are you?
I'm great. So during spring break, kids could be spending time with people they may not be used to normally, like babysitters. Can you share some discussions that we can have with our kids to help keep themselves safe? Because not everybody's going to be going on vacation. Folks might have to have someone watch the kids at home.
You're absolutely right. Safety of our kids is something we should talk about quite often. And so when we're heading into spring break, maybe there's going to be other caregivers that are spending time with our child. It could be a babysitter, it could be the parent of a friend. And so we want to have conversations, not just with our child, but with those people to make sure they're reinforcing messages. With our child, it looks like things of reminding them that they have a right to feel comfortable. And so that could be jumping off a diving board. It could be not hugging somebody that they don't know. And so we're going to talk to our child about that. But it's also important to talk to the caregiver to say, these are the rules of our home. And so as a babysitter, please don't make my child jump off the diving board if they don't want to. Please don't make them be in a situation that they're not comfortable with.
And what other conversations should parents have with their kids before this break from school? Because there could be a lot of downtime with them. Anything else advice-wise to give to our parents out there this morning?
Tons of tips. And so we're talking about the littles, making sure that they know your name and your phone number so they can get in touch with you if they ever need to. When we're talking about our older kids, we might have some children that are home alone while the parent is at work. And so really talking to them about what are my expectations for you when I'm not there? Are they allowed to leave the house? Are they allowed to get online? Are they allowed to have a friend over? If so, who? And if our kids are going somewhere else, say they're going to a sleepover or spending some time with another family, I want to ask questions about who else is going to be there. What kind of activities are you going to do? Why do you like to do those activities? I might also give my child a code word. And so the code word could be something specific to your family. I've seen a lot of families use hot dog. And so it could be as simple as anytime my child says that to me, maybe they're at a friend's house and they call and they say, Mom, tomorrow, can we have hot dogs for dinner? That's code for me that my child wants to come home without them having to say so. So they don't have to feel embarrassed. They don't have to worry about getting bullied. Maybe if it's an older kid, they're texting me a hot dog emoji. And that is a cue to me as the parent that I need to go get them.
That's good advice there from Dianna Smoot. We also want to talk about how we can be a little bit more lenient sometimes in spring break with bedtimes, just a general routine. You mentioned online activity, technology rules. How can that impact children right now during spring break when they do in fact go on it?
Well, there's lots of free time coming up. And so we want to talk to our kids just to remind them what those technology rules are. Are they allowed to be online and chatting with people during the day? Reminding them that not everybody that we meet online is who they say they are. This shared experience of spring break can offer an opportunity for people to befriend our children and say, I'm out too. What are you going to do? Or we're traveling to this place. We should meet up. And so really reminding our children that we only talk to people online that we know in real life. And just making sure too, maybe the bedtime is a little bit later, but if the rule of the house is that we are charging devices in a shared location, that we don't have our cell phone upstairs in the middle of the night, we need to make sure that we're following those rules during the break time too.
All right, that's Dianna Smoot. She is from the Dallas Children's Advocacy Center. Dianna, thank you so much for getting up early and joining us here on Daybreak.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, thank you so much.